On today's video, we will be talking about new hydrangeas from proven winners coming for 2021.
Hey everyone, you heard that right. 3 new hydrangeas from proven winners. Our friends over at Proven Winners Color Choice Shrubs sent us some hydrangeas for us to trial this year, and there are some pretty amazing hydrangeas. Unfortunately, we only got 2 of the 3 that we were going to receive, but Angie's not upset at all because the third one that we got was supposed to be a hydrangea, but she got a rose instead. So
double pink rose at that. It's a beauty. So we'll go ahead and put up a picture of that one.
Yeah. So again, yes, 3 new hydrangeas. We have 2 of them here that we're going to show you guys and talk a little bit about all 3 of them, so you guys know what to expect for next year, because I think they're pretty interesting to see that there are 3 new hydrangeas.
Very exciting.
Okay guys, so after years of evaluation, trialing, and testing, these guys are now ready for your garden. The 3 that we're going to be showing here are panicle hydrangeas, and I'm excited to show this one off first. It is called Quickfire Fab, and it's absolutely what the name intends, is Quickfire Fabulous. I'm going to tell you why, because this guy can grow 6 to 8 feet tall, and it's going to be a showstopper for any gardener that loves hydrangeas. Alright, so this guy has some beautiful blooms that are football-sized shape, and they start off a creamy green and start turning into a watermelon pink, which absolutely looks amazing. I'll show those pictures that we got with these plants so you can see exactly what it's going to look like once it grows. Now it's summer here, we're going to plant these guys. You can do them anytime from spring to fall. You just got to make sure that you monitor how much water they're taking so you don't show any signs of droopiness or sadness. But an exciting hydrangea to be able to receive and plant in our garden, so we can show this guy off next year. Angie's going to show off the next one and talk about the one that she has.
So one thing we forgot to mention is all of these 3 new hydrangeas are hardy zones 3 through 8. What I have here is called Firelight Tidbit, which is a dwarf hydrangea. Firelight Tidbit, it has more of a bun-like shape habit, and it's great for borders out in the garden. Also, another great thing about it that I'm very interested in seeing is the shape of flower. It's more of a round flower. It's said to bring a lot of color to the garden, because it's going to first have, of course it blooms a little bit later in summer, but it will have these white creamy blooms, and then later on they do that green, light green shade, and then they come to this beautiful raspberry blend of colors in the bloom, something very different, not seen much in panicle hydrangeas. So that's something very exciting to look forward to with this hydrangea, with Tidbit hydrangea, with Firelight Tidbit hydrangea. So excited to see this one for, blooming next summer for us.
Okay, so last but certainly not least is a new Limelight. It is a new and improved Limelight hydrangea. So for all you Limelight hydrangea lovers out there, you're gonna love this one. I wish we had that. Unfortunately, we didn't get that one, but I'm gonna talk a little bit about it because it's new and improved. It has some much sturdier stems, a much darker foliage color, and this guy is more compact. It grows to about 4 to 6 feet tall and wide, and it has these beautiful same color, creamy green blooms that you normally get in the Limelight. But the kick is that it has a beautiful bubblegum pink transformation towards midsummer, which absolutely gives it a beautiful looking color. I'm excited to put this one into the garden next year because we are going to get one. We just don't have one to show you guys right now, but it's going to be a beautiful Limelight. Again, it's new and improved, and we're very excited to have that one and be able to put that in the garden for next year. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get these 2 hydrangeas that we do have in the ground. Now we're going to put it along the border here that we created alongside the house. Now it's going to go right in front of this window because we do get full sun here, so it's going to provide some type of privacy from the sun, but also have that nice look when we look out of these blinds here. These hydrangeas do take full sun to part shade, so it's going to be a perfect spot for this hydrangea here in this area. So let's go ahead and get started planting these guys. kind of soil we have here is kind of a clay, sandy type soil, so it's not really too much amending that we need to do here. We've had some other hydrangeas that we put, and they've absolutely been growing just great without any amendment. What we are going to do is put some biotone because it is summer and it's very, very hot. We want these guys to establish some roots. We're not really looking for any growth right now because, again, it's late summer, it's midsummer. We don't want any blooms or anything to really start popping up towards fall because then it's just going to damage it more than what it needs to. So we're going to keep this guy, you know, compact until next spring. If it needs a pruning, we'll give it a pruning. If not, we're just going to let this guy grow out and do what it's got to do.
So I already went ahead and put the biotone in there. So now we're going to take it out, but it's very loose right now. So how should we do this? Oh, that's loose. Yeah. Here, help me out.
All right, so the only real amendment we're going to do is we're just going to fill it around with some garden soil around the outside. That way it's able to absorb some of that water. Again, these hydrangeas are shallow rooted plants. They're going to take most of the water up from that top layer of the soil. So we want to make sure it has a good amount of soil right over the top there. Not enough to drown it around it, but enough to provide some of that moisture on top. And then we have this mulch that we're going to cover it with. So that'll be an extra layer of moisture for it.
Okay, you ready?
Yep. All right, so we got the biotone over here in this hole. We're gonna get ready to do the Firelight Tidbit.
They're young plants, so they're super loose from the soil. Oh, okay, let's do the same thing here. You ready?
All right, I'll do it.
Okay. Okay, and let's go ahead and put the tag around it. Okay, now just mulch. We'll probably go ahead and refresh with more mulch around here. And we're probably extending the bed a little bit more to the front.
Yeah, definitely gonna extend this bed only because we have, again, this one has a border plant, so it's gonna look a little bit, you know, we want to kind of overhang the bed here, so it's gonna look amazing once it starts to grow. All right, so one important thing when planting new hydrangeas, especially in summer, is to give them plenty of water. You want to do this for like the first week is just to drench them with water. If it's in a good spot where it's not going to hold any water, just make sure you give them plenty of water so they don't droop and look sad, you know, especially with this heat.
So super humid.
Definitely humid.
We're really sweating here with all the humidity. We're expecting rain, and that is just perfect right now. That's what we wanted. So these hydrangeas take it all in and they don't get sad at all.
Yep.
So
I'm excited. You guys should be excited too because these hydrangeas are going to be awesome for next year. Again, keep an eye out. You may be able to order some of these now for next year. I'm not 100% sure, but I have seen them around and people have been talking about them. So pretty exciting thing to look forward to next year.
keep your eyes open for them because I think they're going to be stunning hydrangeas to look forward to.
Definitely. So again, we do want to thank our friends over at Proven Winners Color Choice Shrubs for sending these out because we are hydrangea lovers and we absolutely love these. All right, so here comes the thunder. As you can see, the screen's dimming just a little bit.
So we're gonna go ahead and leave it here, guys, and we will see you later. Goodbye.